Hi, welcome back to the Spirit's Path. This is Dee. And if you'd like a personal reading, a tarot reading, hit that Stan link down below in the description box and, set up a date. And, I look forward to speaking with you. So today's tarot card of the day out of the Wildwood Tarot deck is the Life Lessons card of the Green Man. And here's the story. The green woman comes off of the ship from your transition yesterday, and she says, I want you to meet somebody special. As we are going to nurture you through this journey through the Wildwood Forest on this side of, the land from where you just transitioned from, I'd like for you to meet my husband, the Green Man. He says, dear, it's been nice to see you. What do we have here? Well, we have this spiritual journeyer that has, come out of the world tree and, has all these life lessons cards around her. And, I let her know that I was going to protect her and nourish her and make sure that, she gets through on this next part of her journey, which, she is unaware of what's going to happen here in the future. But she's very confident. I'm saying you, I'm assuming, but I should be saying they. They are very confident in their past. They're very strong in their wisdom and their knowledge. And, they have a great success in surviving, all right? They like to overcome the challenges, and, they've had many trials and adventures. And the Green Man says, that's good to know, all right? Because, if you're going to walk with them for a little bit, so will I. And, we will, together as a team, we will keep them protected, all right? We'll make sure that they're nurtured along the way, and, they get to, get through their Wildwood travels, on their way, on their spiritual path. But, one of the things that we will do as well, besides protecting them, is giving them the stability of moving forward. And what I mean by that is giving them the leadership, all right? And dear, as he's talking to the green woman, you provided great leadership to this journeyer. And, we are going to make sure that, we guard against it, with, all the fears, all the doubts, all the confusion. And you know what? I'd like to give you something, he says to you, right? And he hands you his mantle, which is around his neck, of kingship and a spear of power. And as well as the horn of plenty. And he goes, I want you to carry these with you on your journey until it's time for me to have them back. All right. As you are walking through the Wildwood Forest on your journey, and being nurtured, okay, we are going to, give you that divine masculine energy of protection, leadership, stability, and love. Because, this relationship that I have with the green woman is about love. Love in the forest, all right? But also the spiritual love, the universal love that we have for each other. And, we are very in tune with what's going on in the forest. We know who's walking through, and, whether it's evil or good. And we know your heart. We know who you are. He's talking to you. And we have a lot of respect for you as you're walking that spiritual journey. So, as you continue on your journey, we're going to be with you here for a little while. And, as long as you're carrying, the mantle of the kingship and the horn of plenty and, the spear of power, you're not only going to be protected, but you're going to have that authority, okay, within the Wildwood Forest to make some decisions. Not only for your path, but maybe for others that are on their path as well. Okay, so use this spirit that I have that's very generous, okay, and it's filled with joy. And just continue to walk your steps with joy, with peace, with love to all you meet on this journey and in your own personal journey, in your career, in your relationships, all right, however you want to look at it. With that being said, okay, he also lets you know that he's giving you that creative, fertile energy, the nourishing, fertile energy from the green woman. Both of them come together and they kind of, move their hands together and, come up with a little, spell, to say, hey, look, you have the divine feminine and the divine masculine with you on this trip. And you always have these within yourself. It's a matter of how you can touch them within, right? And ask for that, that guidance, that knowledge as you're moving on. So, you're getting both the inward and the outward flow of energy, to begin a new and thriving projects, new and thriving communications, relationships, creativity, galore, all right? And a new way of living as you're moving forward in the world. So, they both look at you and say, you're on the right path, you're doing the right things, and, even if you do, divert yourself off the path, we'll bring you right back. Don't worry about it. So with that being said, experience what the green man and the green woman have for you. Enjoy that divine feminine and masculine energies, all right? And, as you're walking your path, tomorrow may be a different day, but you're going to do so with confidence. You're going to do so with enthusiasm because there's new opportunities coming about. And we already know that with the life lessons card of the world tree. So, 3 out of 4 days, you've got life lessons cards. That's always a good thing. That means you're protected by your spiritual guides, protected by the universe, and, you just know that you're encompassed in love right now, from both the green man and the green woman. So that's today's card of the day out of the Wildwood Tarot deck, the green man. Hit that like button for me, subscribe to the channel, share it with others. Check out the link down below for that stand store if you'd like a personal reading. And this is D for the Spirit's Path. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Take care. God bless. And stay safe, everybody.